Wouldn't advise going inside. Not with your reputation for depravity and general aversion to the law. In all seriousness, your countenance is quite discernible, and there are certain of my consociates who would take it upon themselves to exercise their right to lethal force were they to encounter you in person. But it's good to meet you, my friend. Vincent, the LSPD's newest recruit. Let's take a walk. Relax. I'm a cop, but I'm not a cop. This is just where the universe put me right now. I mean, I have my path and you have yours. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn about your antics out there. In fact, we may be able to assist each other. I mean, check this out. You see that misguided individual? How do you think he's gotten away with selling drugs in front of that burger shop very conspicuously for 10 years now? In front of the largest department in the city. He cuts them in.
Effenberger, you copy? Yo, Effenberger.
I copy.
Worst last name ever, dude. I mean, effing what? Anyway, when you got 5, we all need some effing coffee down here on Dick's. And don't forget the effing cream and sugar.
Copy that. All these motherfuckers. Huh? I'm out here getting coffee for cops on the take. And that guy over there is only a modicum of the issue. There's a new cartel running a large-scale cocaine operation out of the Cluckin Bell factory in Paleto Bay. And be in no doubt, the cops, they're not only turning a blind eye, they're actively facilitating. If you ask me, the cartel and the cops can both go to hell, preferably on the back of the same bullet. I'm talking about a surgical strike, man. Taking out the whole operation. That's why I came to you. Let's go somewhere a bit more unfrequented. I understand your motivation in these matters. If you raid that factory, anything you find is yours to keep. This isn't about the drugs for me. This is about these assholes running the biggest protection racket in the state. That's the kind of status quo I cannot abide. As far as my part, I can provide all the intel you need. Records, names, locations. We will need to educate ourselves on the factory, though. Gather materials so you can attack it with style and aptitude.
Ding fucking dong, Officer Effenberger. We're effing falling asleep over here. Get us some effing coffee.
Copy that. I'm on my way. Think about it. If anybody deserves to be fucked with, it's these guys. Can I count you in? Excellent. Now on to the first order of business. Acquire some funds. And fortuitously, we have files on some money laundering operations not far from here. The department allows them to operate for a share of the profits. I suggest we take a more proactive stance. Time to do what you do. I'll call you. Let me take these fucking assholes their coffee. Hey, you read me? Dropping you the location shortly.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round. It's coming at you.
So, based on your considerable reputation, this is just a normal day at work for you, huh? I invite you to consider this as a double investment opportunity. A chance to raise the funds we need to go toe-to-toe with the cartel cop coalition. And as a bonus, you get to disrupt some of your more unsavory competitors. Not to mention, you'll land yourself a handsome reward when this is all over. LSPD privileges. Accessing their database and communications is a perk of the job. One that will prove useful throughout this venture. Tag it and bag it, as they say.
We got a man down!
Word spreads fast. These miscreants are expecting you.
You're dead! Holy shit! You got nowhere to go!
Okay, pure simplicity. Get inside, get the money, get out.
You're dead, fool! Oh, looky here. What up, pork chop?
So while you're hard at work, allow me to explain some of the background to our endeavor. A few months they came up with a pretty smart plan to get their operation up and running. Pay key employees at Cluckin Bell to look the other way while they use their distribution network to move large amounts of cocaine. The factory up in Paleto Bay is pretty much a giant processing facility for the cartel. Every other Cluckin Bell van you see in town has a brick of coke under the mega mills. And of course, corrupt elements of the LSPD were only too eager to get cut in. Ingenious, right? But they think they got this whole thing sewn up, and that's where we come in. That was some admirable work, officer. coordinates coming your way. I have a checklist for today's operation. Number 1, a laptop from a Cluckin Bell employee on the cartel's payroll. It's got critical intel for our operation. Number 2, a hacking device which is going to help us pilot a train. And that brings me to number 3. We need a train. That's how we're getting into the factory. By the way, don't worry. We may share a goal, but I'm fully aware we do not share a motivation. I've made sure sufficient funds are allocated to recompense you for your efforts today. Okay, let's get the guy with the laptop. This is a critical piece of intel. The cartel have paid off multiple Cluckin Bell employees to look the other way while they use their business as a cover for the manufacture and distribution of cocaine. This laptop's gonna give us a window into their schedules. I just sent you a CCTV image of the guy. You got a choice. Steal the laptop behind his back or incapacitate him first. I'll leave it to you.
Jesus, watch it. You learn something every day.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I ain't from round here.
Hippie!
Hey, Stern.
What the? Whoa!
Got eyes on him? Confiscate the laptop. Good. The information on this laptop is gonna tell us our optimal window for hitting the factory.
Hey, buddy! Look out! Let's get ourselves a hacking device. If we're gonna do this, there's a lot of computer systems we're gonna need to override along the way, and this is our ticket. Now, fair warning, the guy who owns this is a pretty serious criminal element. Major hacker. The LSPD won't touch him, but we will. He operates out of a terabyte command truck. I'm sending you a picture of it now. My advice to you is, locate his drones. They're tethered to his security. Take them down before you proceed. I guess an inconspicuous locale is a necessity when you're in possession possession of your very own military-industrial complex on wheels. Once the drones are down, the terabyte should be accessible. You find it? Good work. Keep the device accessible. We're gonna need it. Okay, with those two items taken care of, let's move on to the big one. The cartel occasionally takes train deliveries at the factory. We're gonna steal one of the trains they use and roll in right under their noses. But first things first, we're gonna need a set of keys if we're gonna board it unimpeded. Keep going. I'll make sure there's no retaliation from the LSPD. Just a simple matter of rerouting some calls. Gotta be in someone's pocket. Remember, these guys are serious. They will not hesitate to shoot on sight. Take whatever steps you deem necessary.
Hey, go back!
Got the keys? Then please admit yourself aboard. outposts. If you miss your shot, the emergency brakes will kick in and you'll be sitting ducks.
Okay, progress up.
You need a receipt for taxes?
this now. I'm sending you some visual ID of our targets. Make sure to familiarize yourself.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll bring it to you.
As I'm sure you know, our operation requires weapons and gear that can't be traced back to us. The good news is that this city is crawling with gangs carrying that kind of contraband. Half of them in cahoots with this very police department. So today we're gonna confiscate one cache of weapons and one stash of gear. If any of it ends up getting traced after our raid, it'll lead to these reprobates instead of us. I've sent you the coordinates of some appropriate targets. You don't need to hit them all. My advice is to investigate your options. Determine which gang is gonna have a loadout that suits your preferences, and prioritize accordingly. As I was saying earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment. That's armor and masks. We don't want anyone at the Cluckin Bell factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face. This group is more, how do I put it, up and coming than the other gangs we have in our sights. So their equipment will be subpar, but easier to steal. The LSPD regard this gang as small fry in the veritable ocean of felons we have here in southern San Andreas. These individuals are not as established as the other targets on our list, so we should expect any serious trouble. Be careful. Now they know you're there. They'll be coming after you. Be prepared to execute evasive maneuvers.
¡Mierda!
Targets should have an ample supply of weapons and gear. Once you're satisfied, I strongly advise that you move everything to the lockup. Just to be clear, we need at least one set of equipment, but you don't have to stop there. If you want to pay each target a visit, be my guest. Whatever you grab, we'll make sure it's available when we hit the factory. It's safe to say that any affected groups will be better prepared next time. Keep that in the back of your mind if you... Weapons and gear in the bag. These should be sufficient to take us another step towards our date with the cartel. Then all we'll need is a getaway vehicle. It's all coming together out there. Weapons, check. Gear, check. If you want more options, feel free to take them. Consider it done. A plaudable effort. Got it. I'll keep the...
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's on the way.
Good job. Salutations. There are 3 potential getaway vehicles spread across these locations. I'm sending surveillance images to you. These are our potential targets. I'm sure you have plenty of vehicles capable of getting you out of Cluckin Bell with all your extremities intact, but we need something that can't be traced to us. I've acquired 3 suitable options for a getaway car. All of them are sourced from local gangs bribing the LSPD to turn a blind eye to their activities. If the car ends up getting traced, the trail leads back to them, not us. We'll only need to use one of them for the raid. The choice, as always, is yours. Okay, we got 3 cars from 3 gangs, but you only need 1 to get away from the Cluckin Bell factory. Though all these cars differ in quality, you can safely assume all of these locations will have men with guns on standby, ably prepared to deal with any so-called fuck shit. Be warned, these are the same gangs you may have previously visited in order to borrow their equipment. If turn to the same people. Expect heavy resistance this time. You finessed these degenerates last time, but don't underestimate their ability to adapt. Even when it comes to their rusty-ass car, you will find more resistance. This neighborhood is typically lost MC territory. I'm frankly surprised these guys are able to operate here. And they don't exactly have state-of-the-art security in place. A locked garage would be the safest spot they can afford to store the vehicle. If you see it, find a way to open it. So you're going back to these guys. A positively bold strategy.
¿Cómo coger the homie out? Marabunta para
Oye,
siempre.
retiramos. Move back.
I've secured a garage near the factory where we can safely keep the car until the raid. Excellent choice. We're not in any rush out there, so feel free to pay the other gangs a visit and evaluate their cars too. You will be appropriately compensated for any extra vehicles you bring back. If those are the wheels you want to roll with on the big day, just send me a message with the vehicle information.
This car should provide all the means necessary for a perfect escape.
Now clear the area. We'll be in touch.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round. I'll bring it by.
Hey, you said you'd be here by now, honey. You knew
Excellent.
it was gonna be bad. Why didn't you plan ahead of time?
All right, you have the coordinates for the Cluckin Bell outlet on Innocence Boulevard. I'll hit you with the brief en route. All right, the time has come to throw the cartel's supply lines into disarray. We need them in a state of chaos, so when our unscheduled train delivery arrives at the factory, they just wave you through. So our primary objective is to locate their depot and sabotage their fleet of delivery trucks. The secondary objective is to find a key card that'll allow us access to the factory's restricted areas. Oh, and keep an eye out for a driver uniform. That can come in handy for getting into the depot to hit the trucks. Okay, remember that laptop you got me? I found a schedule on it that says there should be delivery vans leaving this establishment any minute. Hack all the vans, and we can use the GPS to find the depot where they load up the drugs. That's where we're gonna hit them. I appreciate that hacking device you confiscated. Couldn't do this without it.
You got nowhere to go now.
Damn, data's incomplete. If we hack additional vans, we can patch the information. If you see a uniform, take it. Might as well buy some time by playing the part. Plus, it's a rare chance to express your theatrical side.
Holy crap!
And done. We've got what we need. Don't worry about the van's drivers warning their collaborationists at the garage. They won't suspect this is part of a coordinated attack. They'll just assume it's another day in Los Santos.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? It's coming at you.
this operation? If so, we can hit the factory without them suspecting a thing. Just disable the vehicles, find a key card, and wipe the CCTV when you're done. On the other hand, you can go in guns blazing. You'll be blowing your cover for the final raid, but if that's how you want to do it, go ahead.
Fuck that.
You've been compromised. Take out those guards immediately or they'll report you to the cartel. You found the key card yet?
Fuck you, motherfuckers!
¡Santa María y Jesús!
Hell yeah!
Hey, sounds like one of the guards informed the factory. They know you're coming.
Oye, pendejo!
Hurry!
Find the key card? Good. When we hit the factory, that's gonna simplify things. Get out of there. Now the cartel are onto us. We need to move fast. All right, now the cartel know we're coming. We need to formulate our strategy. You get out of there, and I'll make contact when it's time to hit the factory.
Sometimes in the field, we meet the unexpected. And at that point, one must abandon all subtlety and get the job done. I pass no judgment for that. Though in this case, it does mean the cartel will be ready for you when you return for the raid. Hey, it's my pleasure to inform you that we have officially completed all necessary preparations. It all culminates here, my friend. I've been on the radios, and after deciphering some mediocre code words, it sounds like they're expecting a robbery. I suggest you elegantly fuck their shit up regardless.
He's hit! Help him!
These guys won't go down easily, so focus on the task at hand. Seize the cocaine and raid the safe for loot and contraband. Don't forget the extra gear your crew procured. Feel free to experiment. It should be in a dumpster to the rear of the factory. See, it pays to befriend your local college man.
Help him! You fucking level! You got
You dropped me like flies, eh? Cover your head!
The key card you acquired should grant you access to restricted areas in the factory, including the basement.
Find cover! Hey, put those tires freaking.
Secure as much of the product as you can.
don't forget to vacate the content.
Got a man down. You know where you're at? Adios, puto.
Unless you want to find the key, head towards the office and do not cease fire. Be advised, shooting the handle could trigger further alarms.
Give up! You fucking level!
It's clear this place is barely functioning as a chicken factory. One would assume they'd have more Cluckin Bell staff to keep up appearances, but I underestimated just how bold criminals can be once they have the police in their pocket.
Let's get this guy. Damn, homie!
The office alarm's been triggered.
You're gonna die now, fucker! Hey, man down, you need some help.
Establish a connection to the computer first. I read up on how to use the hacking device so we didn't end up unexpectedly fucked once we made it to this point. All you have to do is find where the signal is the strongest. If the device is showing blue, you're headed in the right direction. Red, you're not. Once it's caught the connection, find the next one.
Yeah, you're fucking dead now.
You hacked one of the computers? Then find the other connections and retrieve the rest of the code.
What the fuck are you doing around here? Hey, bitch.
Okay, that should have done
Where you
it.
gonna go now?
Have you received the safe code?
Fucking animal. Hey, motherfucker! Come here.
The safe's code should show up on the hacking device. All clear. Nice work. Alright, I'd say it's about time for you to get out of there. There's a healthy mix of cops and cartel ready to gun you down on your way out. So be ready. Okay, they're mobilizing on the comms. Sounds like they're about to shut down any nearby roads. But as usual, we're one step ahead. Your getaway car is stored just beyond their reach. I strongly advise you make your way to the getaway vehicle. I can confirm it's still where you left it. The car should be just fast enough to get you out of there.
We are en route. Air support.
Okay, see that anybody chasing you is appropriately shaken, stirred, or otherwise dispatched.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round. I'll get there as soon as I can.
What is happening?
Dispatch. Suspect still got on the radar.
Associated cops will process just how severely their operation's been sabotaged. Cocaine, no cash, and nobody to blame. Unless of all part of me can't help but smile at the thought of them losing their collective shit. LSPD jeopardize our HQ. Not now. Lose them. I gotta admit, quite apart from this being a matter of principle, our whole operation has livened up my day-to-day considerably. Makes a pleasant change from people holding up 24/7 stores. In case you were wondering what I intend to do with the illegal narcotics you've so adroitly seized, I've made arrangements with the representative of a local businessman to take them off your hands and pay you well. See you shortly. They've lost you.
Look out!
Excellent work. Mission accomplished. Now to the vital matter of payment. As I'm sure you can appreciate, there are certain transactions I can't be party to as an officer of the law. But if I've learned anything from my associates on the LSPD, it's how to look the other way. Now remember, as far as I'm concerned, you can hit that factory as often as you'd like. As long as you're giving me reasons to keep looking the other way, I'm happy. As you can see from my choice of transportation, my fortunes at the LSPD are also improving. Just got these babies in, fresh off the line. Guess who picked one up? Until next time, let's disassociate. Hello? I wanted to confirm that your compensation is in your account. And of course, to congratulate you again on a successful operation. Our efforts to derail the Cluckin Bell cartel's efforts were indeed effective, but it won't be long before they and their corrupt counterparts in the LSPD rebuild their little enterprise. Each and every time we knock them back down, I'll ensure it's worth your while. Effenberger out.
Screw you!